and thick walls.
Okay.
So the second reason is to stop enemies easily. And third reason, respective door you call. When anybody come inside, respectfully bend down.
Okay,
Yeah,
nice.
there's a reason behind them making short doors.
I see.
So let's go please. Welcome to Baltit Fort. My name is Ali and I'm a fort guide. I conduct a tour inside the fort. Before we visit the rooms, I will tell you short introduction about the fort. You know, in the northern part of Pakistan, which is called Gilgit-Baltistan, today I had several independent states. So each states are rival. They fight each other for throne, for power. That's why they make forts for their security purpose. So Hunza royal family, first of all, they built Baltit Fort and they built this one Baltit Fort. Baltit Fort is more than 900 years old and this one Baltit Fort is almost 800 years old. So this fort was not a construction in a once time, different addition with the passage of time. So first biggest addition in 15th century. In 15th century, one of the king of Hunza, he married from Baltistan, from Skardo. His princess took some sickly person in her dowry. They made addition here as well as Baltit Fort also. Second biggest addition after 1891. In 1891, when British conquered Hunza, one of the king of Hunza, his name is Mir Safdar Khan, he escaped to China Xinjiang. After 1 year, British installed his younger brother, Mir Muhammad Nazim Khan. During his ruling period, they added some balconies, colorful glasses, and whitewash also. So this fort was used as a royal residence until 1945. In 1945, royal family shift their new palace. New palace I can show from the terrace. From 1945 to 1990, this fort was empty. Due to less attention, the fort was fragile. Walls are leaned in different directions, plasters are fallen down. In 1990, Mir Ghazanfar Khan, who is the current Mir of Hunza, he donated this fort to the Public Charity Trust. Aga Khan Culture Service Pakistan and Aga Khan Trust for Culture can decide for restoration. After restoration, this fort was opened for the public in 29 September 1996. For the restoration of the fort, 80% donation given by the His Highness Prince Karim Aga Khan, rest of 20% donation given by USA, Norwegian government and French government. So this is a short introduction about the fort. This area was used as a reception and also used as a tax collecting area. At that time, the royal family collect taxes from the local people like wheats, buckwheats surrounding this area. Under the rocks, there are some storages for wheats. I'll show one of them. So this storage is 9 feet deep and 6 by 6 square feet. It's only accessed from here with skinny person and small children. They go inside with the help of ropes and with the help of wooden stairs. And these buckets used for measurement, for scale. That was a cooking pot made from stone, and this one is a horse saddle for transportation. They use horse and the yak. Arrow and the bow. First opens of Hunza, they use arrow and the bows. Now we can start from this side. Please watch it.
One more time.
So this area was used as a dungeon, prison. For the prisoners could from the door with the help of ropes and with the help of wooden stairs. After restoration, they installed the grading. Before restoration, it was open. And these are watchtowers, security guard rooms. So this wall is addition after 16th century. This is the protection wall. Before restoration, this area was full of raw material. After restoration, they dig out. When we cross from this route, we can see wooden foundations under our feet. So next one, please.
Thank you.
So this room was used as a security guard room, watchtower. They watch from the small windows for outside. And these are traditional dresses of the local peoples of Hunza. So these are male traditional dresses, and this one is a female traditional dress. So this dress also for male, but this dress used in the marriage occasions, and this dress introduced from China after 19th century. And these maps donation from the British Library after
Oh.
restoration of the fort. So this one is the first world map in a Latin language, and the second is a 1550 world map in a French language.
This is French.
Yeah, and the last one is the Northwestern Indian map in English language.
This looks almost a modern map. Yeah.
Yeah. So hall, like a parliament house, and also used as a winter traditional hall. Center portion for heating, cooking, dining portion. These are sleeping portions. At that time, there's a no light. They use oil lamps. At that time, center portion open for skylight. Now we close because we cross from the roof. And this carpet is from Bukhara, Uzbekistan. 150 years old carpet made from sheep wool. And that hall was used as a treasure box. So this is the royal kitchen, and here are some cooking pots. Metal pots introduced from China and Kashmir after 19th century. Before 19th century, they used wood and stone pots. So these stones used as a grenadiers, grain buckwheats, chilies. That one's a stone pan making for local bread, local chapati. And these are wooden spoons for soups. So these are pumpkin shells. These shells used for storage milk, buttermilk, and water. In corner there is a pillar type pot. So these are made of wood. This pot used for making buttermilk.
Butter. I was going to say.
And this one is a goat skin. This goat skin also used for making buttermilk. And there another goat skin. So this goat skin used for making fire blow. Yeah.
Interesting.
So every old houses of Hunza you can find the smoke layer.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you think I can find like a house? Okay, not like as a fort, but
Yeah,
with this style here in Karimabad?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the northern part of Pakistan.
I see.
Central portion open for skylight for ventilation.
I see.
And this one is just dry storage. They keep dry meat here.
So, how many people were living inside the fort on average?
Only the royal families,
just
maybe 20 to 25 persons. Yeah, until 1945. In 1945, they moved to the new palace.
I
New palace
see.
I can show from the terrace.
Okay.
Now we go upstairs.
Wow, what a view.
In 1945, royal family shift the new palace. In this direction, you can see 4 communication towers,
Yeah.
4 mobile towers.
Yes.
Behind the last tower, there is a building with white windows.
Okay.
So there is a new palace. Still royal family in there. I show their pictures in the next room.
So, do the royal family still have a kind of role here? Or?
They hold only the ceremonial title. Yeah, but no powers.
And people do respect them because of their
Yeah,
role?
the
right?
local people of Hunza, they respect them. Yeah. Now, if you have free time, you take some pictures, then we'll move to the next room.
Thank you.
So, still the famous game of Gilgit-Baltistan is a polo.
I see. No, and not cricket.
Gilgit-Baltistan. Yeah,
ah.
Gilgit-Baltistan is a famous game of polo.
I see. Shall I shut the door?
No problem.
Ah.
So So this is the reception hall. So this is a new addition during the British ruling period. In this room here are two type of pictures. First of all, I tell about these pictures. He's Aga Khan IV. His real name is Shah Karim al-Hussaini. He's the 49th Imam of Ismaili Muslim, and he's a direct descendant of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. In Islam there are 73 branches. Ismaili is one of them. So these are the spiritual leaders of Ismaili Muslim. So he's a main donor. He gives 80% donation for the restoration of the fort. His grandfather, his father, and there is a family tree of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. And these are the kings of Hunza, rulers of Hunza. Before him, we have another picture. So this is the genealogy of the royal family. He is Mir Ghazan Khan, also Mir Shah Ghazan Parwan. He ruled from 1860 to 1886. Mir Sadr Khan, his son, he ruled from 1886 to 1891. In 1891, when British conquered Hunza, he escaped to China, Xinjiang. After 1 year, British installed his younger brother, Mir Muhammad Nazim Khan. He ruled from 1892 to 1938. During his ruling period, they additioned some balconies, colorful glasses, and whitewash also. And the British government gave him the title of KCI, Knight Commander of Indian Empire. Mir Ghazan Khan to his son, and he is a Subedar Major of Gilgit Scout. He ruled from 1930 to 1945. Mir Muhammad Jamal Khan, his son, he ruled from 1945 to 1974. In 1974, when Zulfikar Ali Bhutto became the president of Pakistan, he demolished the kingdom, and they gave him the title of Honorary Major General, the King of Hunza. So now he is currently of Hunza, his son. He is a prime donor. He donated this for the public charity trust. Rani of Hunza, his missus, and Prince Shah Salim Khan, his elder son. So these families are still alive, live in their new palace.
Oh, okay.
And these are some monuments of the royal families. Some swords used for their defense. And this one's a Hunza state flag. Arrow bomb is a power symbol. Moon and star is Islamic symbol.
So there is something Italian in it.
Yeah. So this room was used as a royal summer bedroom. At the time they can't use it, they sleep on the floor, they use mattresses. And this carpet is used for cover of the throne. These are trade agreements between Hunza and China written in Persian and Chinese language. Before the partition of Pakistan, the official language they use Persian.
Farsi.
In Hunza, but we speak three languages. Upper Hunza people they speak Wakhi language. Central Hunza people we speak Brusheski, and the lower Hunza people they speak Shina language. So these languages are too much different. Yeah.
I don't. You can't. You can understand.
No.
They are completely different.
I can't understand Wakhi and Shina language. I can speak Brusheski language. Brusheski is my mother language.
Oh, okay.
For the communication, we speak Urdu. Urdu is the official language of Pakistan. So this is a summer balcony as a sunroom. This balcony and a colorful glass addition in the British period. And this one is the first telephone of Hunza. This telephone introduced in 1930s. And she is the last queen. She is from Nagar Valley. She passed away 2006 in 98 age. He is the last king of Hunza, and the younger one is the current mayor of Hunza. So he is still alive, living in their new palace. And these are our royal family members. So this room was used as a royal winter bedroom. Center portion for heating and cooking. There's a sleeping portion, and this is a dining portion. And these are storerooms for dry fruit and dry vegetables. That one's a jewelry box. So this is a baby cot. Still we use these kind of cot in our local house. In boxes here are manuscript of Holy Quran, part 1 in 18th century and 1 in 17th century. Holy hall, and also used as a musical hall. They play music here. So these are outdoor musical instruments. Still we use these instruments in marriage and polo matches also. And these are all Chinese paper currency. So this paper currency introduced from 1920 to 1923, used in this region. And these cards are also from China, more than 200 years old, made from camel wool. And these are Russian guns. So these guns introduced in the 17th century, used for hunting and defense. So can I open this window? This is also
Yes, if possible. Thank you. even because probably there will be a bit more lights. So